Welcome. We are playing more Heart of Amethyst. It was requested that I guess finish this series. I did unfortunately forget about it because I had a lot of other stuff I was trying to record and play. So we are back. We're pretty much doing exactly where we left off at. I went back and kind of had to play it all through because unfortunately I did reset my PC, so I'm not, I don't have all my progress for every game that I played in the past, but there are a lot of games I need to play still. So, pretty much where we left off at. Not really sure, don't remember names, but we'll try and piece all that together. So I think we just finished talking to Ehlly, and there's Almond, and I believe the other dude's name was like Roderick or something. And so we're just gonna get into this, okay? Daddy walks away, leaving me by my lonesome with more questions than answers. I haven't played this novel since like December, so it's been months. It's like April, so yeah. Okay, and once I'm done eating, I return to my room to take a break. There, I see Almond standing by the desk, checking up all my stuff. And he's shirtless for some reason. Okay. Here you are. Figured you would come back, so I waited here. Don't mind. He greets me with a smile on his face, fur is a little messy, and he looks out of breath. It's fine. Did you just get here? Yeah, about a minute or so. That's odd. Didn't see him on my way here. He'd go past me without me noticing? No way, there's only one staircase that leads up here. If he had gone through here, I would have smelled his scent, which is quite strong, I must say. How didn't I see you climbing the stairs? Oh, I needed to work out. So I climbed through the window. No big deal, mate. I waited for the joke to land, but he seemed dead serious about this one. So can I make a text faster? Yes, I can. But like, very high. If you don't believe me, I could jump and climb again. He says with a cheeky grin, which for some reason makes me blush like a fool. Reminds me a lot of overconfidence Hugo used to have. No, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Why are you here? Didn't Ehlly tell you? We're having bow practice. Well, I didn't know how to use a bow. Well, duh, that's why I'm going to teach you, mate. Don't fret, I've been told I'm a good teacher. He first again make me nervous all once more. I'm not sure if he can do that, or if he does, then he's doing a great job. Anyway, come, we need to get to the practice yard. Hey, we're going right now? Yeah, no time to waste, little buddy. I mean, right out of my room, I take a last glance to my comfortable bed. I'll be back, I swear it. The sun is burning bright outside. In the horizon, there is nothing but endless water. The lake has always seemed big, but taking a look at it while being surrounded by it will give a whole different perspective. Almost a few feet away, setting up some targets around the field. I separated myself from it a while ago as I wanted to explore the courtyard by myself. This is the first time being here, after all. The whole area is really huge. I say you could easily fit 10 houses in here, if not more. The more I look at it, the more I feel like all of this is a dream. I mean, what are you looking at? He's trying to making me jump like a little kitten. The fact that he can approach me like that scares me a little. I didn't notice his presence at all. I was looking around. I'm just listening. This has to be my favorite place in the whole castle for sure. He leans beside me and looks towards the lake, smile on his face. Anyway, ready for your bow practice? I'm done with the preparations. As ready as I'll be. I sigh, not entirely sure if this is a good idea. It's almost like I make a fool of myself. Relax, mate. No one is born knowing. That's why I'm here. He pats my back and then walks away. I reluctantly follow him. We'll start simple. See that target over there? He points toward a tree in which a bullseye is hanging from. If I need to take a guess, I would say it's at least 20 feet away from us, maybe more. Well, the target is 30 feet from this line exactly. There's line marks in the dirt, so I'm guessing this is where we will be shooting from. It may look hard at first, but with enough practice, even a kid could hit that. Okay. So I'll demonstrate, and you try to follow, okay? Well, if you said that, I might as well give it a try. I nod, and he smiles to that. Great. Stand back a little and pay close attention. He winks back to me, clearly confident about his skill. Did it again. Then this guy full of himself. Anyway, I do as he said, take preventive steps away from him. Grab one of the many bows that he had at range along with the arrow. As soon as he lifts it up though, his expression changed. His usual smile fades away and his eyes have a certain sparkle on them. So body tenses up and giving me a full display of his well-toned muscles. And the fact that he's not wearing a shirt doesn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Check him out, I eventually darts toward the line of fur leading to this. Yep, not the time. That's how I also noticed that he's barely breathing. I was fixated on the target. And then reduce the arrow which impacts perfectly on the middle of the target. Someone has a cocky smile, clearly proud of hitting the target so perfectly. See? It's easy. Yeah, maybe for you. I thought making him chuckle. He hands me a bow, gives me another arrow while smiling. It's quite comforting, I'll give him that, but I'm still not feeling it. You'll never know if you don't try. Show me what you got. Outside, he pushes me forward. I stand as straight as I can, firmly holding the bow in my hand. I then place the arrow in the middle and instinctively close my left eye. Meanwhile, almost just standing there, checking me out from the top to bottom, probably evaluating how bad my stance is. Pay him no mind, I'm trying to focus really hard on how to make this. There. I think I got it. Just a matter of... Go ahead, shoot. I almost dropped the bow by accident, but I wasn't expecting him to talk like that. So rude. Give me some time, will ya? I'm trying to concentrate. He rolls his eyes, chuckling again. This guy must have been having the time of his life seeing me struggle like this. Anyway, I try to focus again, pointing the arrow directly to where I want to go. And then release it. I expected that releasing the arrow just flew a few feet away ahead from us and landed on the ground. My cheeks turned red both from embarrassment and frustration. I really thought I had it. Told you we're useless. I don't know what to do. Here, try again. He gives another arrow and pats my back softly. I can't look but tilt my head as I offer him and I look in a raised eyebrow. You're not gonna teach me anything? Go on, trust me, mate. I'm your teacher, eh? Come on and do as he says. Hold the bow high and try to concentrate as much as I can. The best idea I have is to try and replicate what I do when picking locks. I block the sound from outside and try to focus on my heartbeat. Keep it steady, Ehlly, you got this. It takes me a while, but I find a shooting position that feels comfortable. As I'm about to shoot, he tries to hold me from the back in a warm embrace, taking me out of my concentration state. I wrap around me, holding one elbow and the other placed on my waist. Relax, mate, you're too tense. How can I not? What is this guy thinking? I can't concentrate for sure. Tibarn hits my ear and warmth feels oddly comforting. And I can easily feel his strong frame as he holds me tight, his muscles being impressive as they seem to be. I may not be seeing them, but this is better than just looking. I'm feeling lightheaded. Oh, that's so fortunate, he's getting distracted. I'm kidding, trying to ignore it all. The smell of man is intoxicating and addicting, at least to me. I feel lotion. Should he be using that? Natural musk and not disgusting type of musk is oddly pleasant. Steady, right there. Speak slowly and okay. You just need to focus, man. Shoulders and abdomen are way too tense. Relax. Let the bow be an extension of your arm. I can't shoot bow and arrow. Maybe I should learn that. I don't know. I'm not trying to make it nervous, am I? You're shaking. He's right, I'm currently shaking under his... You shouldn't be. Let's focus on shooting the bow and arrow. He's trying to help you with the bow and arrow. That's right, right? Let's focus. Yeah, so he's trying to focus. Arrow couldn't sit on the dirt. I dropped it and naturally in the mood for the last thing once. I see. It's not the place, not the time. Yeah, I got okay way, didn't I? You think? Secretly red, seemed rather embarrassed by his actions. But I was thinking, if we get caught, there would definitely be a scandal. Too. Yeah, there would definitely be a scandal. Okay, anyway, I think that's enough for today, right? Got nervously smiles, taking the bow and the unshot arrow. Well, you didn't even teach me how to shoot properly. Need more chances to do that, mate. There's one to know my student better. And I did, so that's enough for now. His usual endeavor returned to the just as if what happened just happened never actually did. Got really weird. Anyway, you should stay here. Next lesson is Roderick's self-care. His face turned sour for a second, but he tried to hide it behind a smile. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just don't let him take advantage of you, okay? That's a bold thing to say for him, considering he just... Yeah. Really must go, though. Good luck. Take the last glance at the sky before waving his hand and jogging away. Alma enters one of the halls next to the backyard and vanishes behind the corner. On the other hand, just leisurely walk toward the tree and sit under it. But my eyes take a moment to think of what just happened. Are you really hitting on me? You want to do that? I mean, apart from my ideal situation, I barely know him. Yeah. There, I'm so confused. Up in the grass, my eyes soon begin to feel heavy. The other times, I'm sleeping in the grass, but I'm way too tired to care. Hear a mobile voice in the distance, probably Roderick, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely him. I beg for me not to open them and I listen. Need a few more hours of sleep. Thank you very much. Time to wake up. I'm awake. First thing I see after opening my eyes is Roderick standing with his arms crossed and a rather irritated expression. He's wearing a more casual outfit this time. Quite a change, I must say. I was used to seeing him in armor. You're going to overtake your nap run? We don't have all day. I couldn't stand up in my sleeping spot. Muscles feel a little sore, but this was very much needed nap. You're a mess. Aren't you a sweetheart? I need a place to sleep. I don't care. Follow me. As long as always, Roderick doesn't change. Doesn't explain anything to me. Just orders me to follow him. Takes me to a spot in the courtyard in which a few trees surrounding what seems to be a training ground. Looks improvised though, as if it was just made. A few metal and wooden swords are stuck on the ground. The wolf stops in front of the two wooden swords and tosses me one of them. Just like that, I refuse to take off his shirt. Somebody's got shirts today. First thing my eyes land on is, what's up with you today? Just firm, muscular, da da. You say the same, da 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 da. Yeah, that's true. So promotion, you grab the other sword, takes a few swings before sending it back on the ground. I really thank the king for this. I was gonna make you work in the fang, and the tea system for the little training spot to be created. Clerics worked all morning on it. To avoid clear accusatory as if he was trying to make me feel guilty. But I did have to remind you that it was King's idea to make me his retainer in the first place. Still a little knot going to my stomach as I remember yesterday's explosion. King is getting really nice to me, yet I feel like something odd is going on. And Roger clearly shares such thought. No, she used to be thinking of this. Close the other Ehlly. Give him the satisfaction of knowing that this is affecting you. Learn some words of encouragement to myself before smiling back at Roger. I want a blunt smile. No guilt here. Okay. Then I'll make sure to thank the king later. Regardless to that, doesn't continue with the conversation, so I do the same. I think it's better if I don't rile a mother. After all, it's highly unlikely he'll be the one hitting me with a sword soon enough. Never use a sword. No. Can't say I have. Even with the friends of the kid. Well, I didn't have it the most normal childhood. Let's leave it at that. He started ignoring my comment completely. Turns around and begins to draw a circle in the dirt. Once he's done, he signals me to come to him. Stand inside the circle. Why? Just do what I say, run. Your ass here. Okay. Lose the shirt, you'll thank me later. I feel like a little kid being scolded by his dad. Just not wishing to delay the inevitable, I decided to question him no more. Once I'm ready, he kicks one of my legs, spreading them lightly. Spread your legs and place your dominant feet in front, while the other one is behind. And do not touch the circle. Do what I tell you in the space where you were given. The circle is just big enough for me to take a half step. Keep not lightly as he asked me to do, as he sees me do what he asked. Good, that'll be enough. Now squat a little, with the sword upward in whichever arm position you find most comfortable. Decided to give it a try, grabbing the sword with two hands and placing it between my legs. This is what comes naturally to me. I do doesn't speak a word, he just looks at me intensely. Not the most graceful stance, but it'll do. Memorize the stance runs to be your base fighting form. The one you come back to. These are words, your safe space. Out of here. Well, after he says that, the wolf takes a few steps away from me and grabs his own sword. He positions himself in front of me, reading up his own fighting stance. Which, let's be honest, looks a bit more stable than mine. We'll start with simple blocks. I'll swing my sword towards you. I want you to try and reflect my head. I use the middle part of the sword to connect it with mine. The reason for that is mere balance. Hit the edge of the sword, you may come off your hand and aim for the spot close to your handle. Side close to the handle means close to your hand. And I'm sure you don't want your fingers to be chopped off. Horizontal slashes are best blocked by vertical position swords and vice versa for the rest. You'll figure it out. If you're ready, I won't stop swinging if you fail, so you better learn fast. Final word, Roger swings this wooden sword at me towards me. Horizontal slash, I try to block out placing the sword vertically to my right. So use that easy to disarm me by hitting the tip of my belt and then carrying on until my right arm stops the hit. Hissing front quite loudly as I feel my arm may fall down at any moment. Quicker you need to react, don't think. Easy for him to say, he's not the one getting his ass beat. But the pain, I ready myself up for his next attack. Which comes faster than I expected, and I had the same reaction as all the previous one. The other hit, Roger continues his class. So I eventually managed to pick up his pace, blocking most of the hits. Looking for me, he does stop when he notices that I block properly. I'm pretty sure he could easily break my defense if he tried to. But for another few hours passed, let's bye. And we spent the entire afternoon training. Or would you consider this training? I see it more as a being. Although, to be honest, I learned a thing or two. I'll be good enough for now. We're just gonna run. Then I finally relaxed and stance, throwing the sword to the other side. Okay, that was fun. I watched him walk away all the way to one of the benches, sitting there with a loud thud. For real? Raises eyebrow, looks back at me, silently asking me if I want to continue with the abuse. What? I silently deny with the head. As he says that, I drop to the ground. My legs feel like needles in my arms are about to give up. Look up to the rest guy, breathing heavily as I try to calm my fast beating heart. I also hear Roger breathing heavily on the other side of the field. Here's some Ehlly, I can see his back on full display. Like a massive scar on his shape of the neck looks like a mark made by hot metal. I should know, as I've seen countless of cows marked just like that. Besides, no sore wound looks that clean. Or why would someone do that to them now? I mean, it's not really that problem. I should stay away from this wolf as he's not the most approachable guy. I'm curious though. Would you try to talk to him or would you leave him alone? Would I try to talk to him? But it'll kill you, makes you stronger. Hopefully I won't dash. So with that in mind, it's by my better judgment, I decided to stand up in the dirt, pin up below, and walk toward the bench he's sitting at. Once I reach it, I take a spot to his left. This is gaze towards me, probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. I don't say a word, giving him the chance to get the first step. What are you still doing here, run? I told you can leave. Yeah, I know, I'm just catching my breath. His eyes locked on mine for a second. Yeah, as real as I remember. Moving, and we go, looking away. Super stuff. An awkward silence when ensues. The wolf keeps checking on his ring of his. Expression seems lonely and some people call it sad. He doesn't even bat an eye at me, which proves that this was a dumb idea and I don't know how to start a conversation with him. I tried deeply standing up from my spot and turning around ready to leave him alone. As I'm about to leave, he coughs, dragging my attention back with him. Today's training was okay. Not as useless as you look. Suspect the same tomorrow. You guys are complimenting me? Thanks. That's all I managed to say as I expected him of all people to say something nice. Somewhat nice, he still insulted me somehow. Doesn't respond afterwards though. And he's Furry done with the conversation, so I take it as my cue to leave. Putting my shirt on, I walk to the end of the backyard, reaching out the hallway where I came. Telling my interest of it is a very large looking maid. She's definitely the tallest one I've ever seen, and one of the... Sure. Like the whole hair thing. She keeps her curvy and feminine frame. I mean, my boat may not be earth to the way, but I do know how to appreciate beauty when I see it. Her eyes are motionless and they're currently looking into the distance. When she notices me, her red orbs turn towards me. It's close to the point I could probably notice the height of the difference between us. She's one head taller than me, not more. Good evening, Master Ehlly. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Someone gracefully bows in front of me, making me feel a little embarrassed. No one's ever called me Master while being serious. Just that one time with... Never mind. Yeah, it's a pleasure. Ruby, sir. That is my name. Right. Ruby, nice to meet you. Wait for her to say something else, but she just looks at me, her eyes examining me as if it was a weird specimen. Not the first one to do that in this castle. Need something, Ruby? She stops her scanning, her eyes landing on mine. Crap, why is she making me so nervous all of a sudden? Yes, Miss Ehlly, my apologies. I should introduce myself first. One of the princess's personal servants. She asked me to let you know that she'll be waiting for you by the garden after the sunset. So the princess herself wants to meet me. I mean, yeah, sure, I wasn't doing anything anyway. I'll be there. Perfect then. She'll be pleased with your answer. Just one thing, Furry. The princess hates to wait, so make sure you be there in time. Did I make myself clear, sir? She says that her presence suddenly becomes heavy and suffocating. Is that some sort of spell? Never felt anything like this before. Only the trembling I can't control the urge to run away. Yes, ma'am. Soon as I say those words, Amethyst turns to normal. I don't feel heavy and my mind doesn't think my life is in danger anymore. Maybe I should ask Kelly about this later. I recommend you take care of yourself before meeting the princess. You think, sir. That said, she leaves my side. Don't understand what really happened, but I better hurry. I don't want to make the princess angry. And also note to myself, do not get on her bad side. Okay. This will be a good time as any to save. I see a few times to get to this point, so we'll go to the main menu. And yeah. So this is Heart of Amethyst. I do not remember which part it is, obviously, because we have not played this game since December. I'm trying to think. Sometime in December, the last when I played this. So, of course, you know, if you like this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to play this game yourself, of course, everything will be in the description below. And if you want me to continue this series, comment down below if you want that. If not, that's fine. Still a lot of stuff I gotta play, so yeah. But hopefully you had a good day, good yesterday, and better tomorrow, and I will catch you all in the next video.